limits of my heart. I can't say no. It's ripping me apart.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Armic, and I am back for another video. And today we're talking about my wish list for Madden 2018. If you have seen my old Madden video, I'm gonna go ahead and link it right here. You already know what my number one is. Number one is to bring this game to PC. Like I said in the other video, the PC market is ready for a new Madden game, and we haven't been able to play one on PC since Madden 2008. Let's go ahead and change that, EA. I'm gonna keep on pushing as long as you keep not doing. Now, with the Madden for PC stuff out of the way, we can now get into the meat of this video, which is my number two reason. The number two thing I want to see in Madden 2018 is some of the features that were in 2013's franchise mode. For me, Madden 2013 had one of the best franchise modes ever. We're talking about this Twitter system. For y'all who never played Madden 2013, when you started every week in Madden, you could go to the Twitter feed, you could see rumors going around the league, you could see what the next draft class was looking like. It would tell you about the Heisman race, it would tell you about undrafted rookies, it would tell you about people who were below the radar, so you knew to go scout those people, so you had a good idea of what the next class was looking like. It made it seem like it was a real world outside of just Madden. It lets you get an eye into these college football players and what they were doing. They tell you about players who were playing quarterback who might be a better cornerback, or players who were playing wide receiver who maybe weren't going to be a good fit for wide receiver in the NFL. It tell you about running backs who were breaking records in college. All the stuff you see on ESPN every day, it actually had all the ESPN analysts dropping these things into the game, and it was amazing. Yeah, some of it was a little cookie cutter, and some of it was, you know, not as fleshed out as it could be, but this was exactly what franchise mode needs. And they need to bring this back, because right now, what gives you that real college feel? I don't know what does. Right now, you just see Calvin Klein went to Georgia, and his speed is a 82. Okay, that doesn't give me a feel for this person. Person B broke the running record. Calvin Klein broke the running record in college. And then now, you know, I'm going to go scout Calvin Klein, because every other team in the NFL is scouting Calvin Klein to see how good he really is. I mean, he did break the college running record. Why did Madden get rid of this? I just don't get it, to tell you the truth. I mean, I do get it. I know why they did it. They want to take features out so they can sell them back to you again in the next generation of Madden games, because I don't know, they've got this whole, we're going to focus on the trading card aspect of Madden. We're going to focus on the online multiplayer of Madden. Let's go back to this connected franchise and making it the best it possibly could be. Continuing on the franchise note, let's talk about something new that they could add to franchise to even make that better. What they should do, and what I really want to see out of Madden, I haven't seen this in any kind of football simulation game, period. I want to see players getting the off-the-field issues. I want Calvin Klein, my brand new rookie running back, when I scout him, to come up with a red flag talking about that he got kicked off of Georgia for doing drugs. So when I bring him onto the Dallas Cowboys, I'm playing him in week 1, he's awesome. Playing him in week 2, he's awesome. Week 3 comes around, Calvin Klein's been suspended for 4 games. How come that's not in Madden? That will make the whole experience that much better. Now I have to worry about the depth behind them. Now I have to worry about if my running back, Julius Jones, can carry the ball for if Calvin Klein has to go out. It gives me a little more feeling into the game. It will make me feel like my players actually had some kind of personality, you know? So do I focus on getting people with a little bit less skill but are all good character players, or do I focus on getting people who are really good players and not worry about their character but have enough depth behind them so I can still win? There should be players who get their wife pregnant and they have a kid, so they take a game off because they're having a kid. Or you know, you name it. Players who get completely suspended from the league. I'm talking kicking them out the league for multiple drug incidents. You would never know, and this has to happen to every team in the NFL. So I could run into the Colts, and Andrew Luck could be, I don't know, again, suspended for performance-enhancing drugs. And next thing I know, I'm going into a tough game against Andrew Luck to only get into the game and realize Andrew Luck isn't there. The last thing I'm going to talk about as far as franchise mode should be the coaches. I should not be able to come in as a creative, fresh, out of high school coach into the NFL and be able to control the entire team from player personnel to offensive coordination and defensive coordination. I would like in Madden for you to have the choice to go into Madden as strictly either an offense or defensive coordinator, eventually work your way up to head coach, and after you work your way up to head coach, then work your way up to 100% of control of the team. It would be awesome if you came into the team and only had control of the offense, and all you could do is call the offensive plays. This would stop it from getting to the point where I'm winning a Super Bowl for 10 to 20 years back to back to back just because I am good at playing offense and defense. I would love if I had a coordinator that forced me to run X play, or a coordinator that forced me to run X defense, or a GM that required me to draft X person or Y person and didn't allow me to just make whatever pick I wanted in the draft because I was smart enough to scout all the people and allows people to cheese the draft system by allowing them to, you know, run the draft and go back and look at all the rookie stats and then go pick who they want to pick. No, the game would be amazing if some of the control was taken away from you. And I know that sounds weird in 2017 where everybody wants control of everything, but if Madden would just take a little bit of the control away from us, it would make the game feel so much more organic, and it would allow for, let's say I fire my defensive coordinator and I bring in another coordinator. This new coordinator could require that he gets control of round 2's pick and round 3's pick, or he could require that I may have been in control of my defense, but now he wants control of the defense. If these people had choices in the whole matter and the defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator you had actually mattered, that would bring so much more life to the game. And I'm talking about even choosing playbooks in franchise mode. If I run a run and gun offense, if the offense coordinator I bring in runs a pistol offense, I should not be able to tell him you're going to run the run and gun offense if he doesn't know that offense. So they should be a whole negotiation thing as far as coaches go, not just who pays me the most money to do what I want to do. That will make it the most realistic franchise mode, and I promise that will be so much more enjoyable. Look, let me know how y'all feel. This has been reasons 1 and 2 of the things I want to change, or I hope get changed, in Madden 2018. Drop me a like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever the hell you gotta do. Share this shit with all your people who enjoy Madden so we can get this out there. We need to open up the discussion so EA knows what we want. I'm going to be bringing y'all a couple more videos with the rest of my things I want to change for Madden. Holla at your boy. Yeah.